Tekkno is a 2022 studio album released by Callboy. Now, it was their 6th studio album, and it was the first to feature Nico. Now, this album means a lot to me. I actually discovered them just before this album released, I believe. So, yes, in fact, thinking about it, when I discovered them, their name was still Eskimo Callboy, not Electric Callboy. And just before this album released, if I remember correctly, they changed their name. Yes, Electric Callboy. Now, this is a band that I absolutely love. And bit of backstory here. This band pulled me through a very rough time, and it was the first band to pull me back to modern music at all, and I hadn't listened to anything new really for about 8 to 10 years. This brought me back. Pump It brought me back. Now, this is the first vinyl record I ever purchased as well. After my granddad's passing, I bought this. I pre-ordered it and listened to it a lot, a hell of a lot, in fact. Yeah, and it helped me. It helped me through a lot. Like, it just, guys, like I can't really do it justice how much this album helped me. So the review of this is going to be positive. Like, just straight up, the review of this album is going to be a positive one. So if you're here looking for a negative review or something like that, I'm afraid you're not going to find it here. But I do actually have 2 versions of this album here. So we have the good old regular, originally released 2022 version, and then the tour edition, which was released in 2024. Now, today we're not going to be looking at the tour edition, just the regular version, standard album, no extra live tracks or anything like that. But I am going to show off both vinyl records quickly, because both of them are limited edition, and both of them are kind of cool. So let's start with the one we're going to be listening to today. This is the standard version of Tekkno. See, this one has got like a cool, like, it's same on both sides. It's like a cool yellow and purple, like double split. So that one's kind of cool. That one looks quite cool as it goes around on the player, as you will see if you're watching the Patreon version of this video, because you will see the full listen through of the vinyl. As you see, it looks pretty cool as that one's spinning round. But then we also have the tour edition. Now, the tour edition, there was a special UK exclusive HMV version, which I couldn't not get once I saw it. Okay, so this is a double picture disc, this one. So one side is the Union Jack in their colours, but the other side, this round here, the other side here is the Beatles Abbey Road, but them, like their caricatures with the Beatles Abbey Road motif, and I just couldn't not get this when I saw it. I had to. I had to get this. Like, the flag in their colours was cool enough, but then on top of that, they had the Beatles Abbey Road thing on the other side. So I had to. It was just, yeah, very cool, very, very cool in my opinion. I like both of the designs on these. But yes, it's enough messing around, I think. Let's crack on, shall we? So if you're watching the Patreon version of this, we're now going to move over to the sofa and listen to the entirety of the album, followed by giving the thoughts and a review kind of wrap up sort of thing. But if you're on the YouTube version, we're just going to head straight there now. So follow me, guys. I must remember to put it on 45 RPM. So there we go, because this is a unique album in my collection in the respect that it is a 45 RPM album. So yeah, it's the only 45 RPM album I have in my collection. So it is unique in that respect. And there we have it. That is Tekkno. And in my opinion, that is a fucking brilliant album. They are unapologetically themselves. That album is just awesome. Like, that album is absolutely awesome. I had a bit of an epiphany during that, as you saw. I had a bit of an epiphany about the kind of bands that I really resonate with whilst listening to it this time around, which if you were watching the listen through, you would have seen. And it's that I really value bands being unapologetically themselves. And I understand having to play to trends and things like this sometimes, you know, and all this in music, and a lot of people do it. But if you can do it whilst still keeping your own essence and personality, that's what matters to me. And this band does that so well. Now, this is probably my favourite album by them. I've listened to quite a few of them now. I don't think I've listened to all of them, but I've listened to quite a few. And I think this is my favourite by them. And I think Nico and his vocals contribute to that, because I love Nico's vocals. I think they add a lot to the band, and I think they're really good. Like Kevin's screams and everything. I don't get me wrong, they're really good, and they are part of the band's sound. Like they're 100% part of the band's sound. But I don't think it's the same without Nico. Even their older songs, like when you hear them live now, like MC Thunder and things like that, I think Nico adds so much. So Tekkno is just, it's my favourite album by them, but I can also 100% hold my hands up and say that is probably because of when it came into my life and how I needed it at the time, and it carried me through some bad times, you know. But let's just talk about the songs themselves, shall we? Pump It. What an album opener. Like, Pump It is the song that absolutely introduced me to this band. And if I had to rank them, I think Pump It might be my favourite song by them. Probably something to do with that reason, you know, it being the thing that introduced me to them. But it's such a good workout song, for one. It's the beat and everything. It's less than 3 minutes as well. Like that's another thing. All of Electric Callboy songs are really digestible. They never overstay their welcome. It doesn't feel like. And Pump It is a great example of that. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It pushes you through what you're doing, whether that's a workout or whatever. But I can't help but sing along either. Like, there was an impromptu bit you may have seen, if you know, in the previous part, where I just started lifting, like just grabbed some weights off the floor and started lifting because that's literally what I want to do whilst listening to that song. And honestly, this album is amazing for that in general. But Pump It, I think a lot of people were introduced to this album like me through that. You know, like I think a lot of people saw the Pump It video, the Eric Prydz, however you say it, like kind of take off, and attracted by the video, but then actually listened to the song as well, and was just like, wow, this is actually really interesting. And it's just unapologetically them. We Got the Moves is now, I believe that's just the closer to their shows now. Just always, like, We Got the Moves is the closer. It is every time. It's just, and once again, the video, even though we're not talking about the videos, to that is really fun as well. And because of that, I can't help but move my head like I'm in the video when I'm listening to it, you know. But it's banger after banger. So I'm just going to, rather than going through each song individually, I'm just going to say this quickly, right? These are the songs out. There are 10 songs here. If I like, and looking at them now, half of them are up here for me, just in how much I like them. Pump It, We Got the Moves, Spaceman, Arrow of Love, and Tekkno Train are all just bang. Up here. Love those songs. S-tier songs. Like, I just think they're brilliant. Then you got Fuckboy, which is a song that honestly, when I first heard it, I wasn't about. I didn't like it that much, but then the more I've listened to it, it's grown on me, and now I really enjoy it because I think of Hector, a dog. I'll include a picture, but every time that it's on, because we started going, everybody thinks that you're just a heck boy, to Hector. You know, so it's like, so, you know, I've got nice thoughts when I listen to that song now anyway, because thinking about Puppy. And but no, the song itself though, like Conquer Divide, this was my introduction to Conquer Divide, a band that I have since listened to more of as well, and I think they're a really good band. Like, I think that was a really good crossover song, and just did a really good job. Like, it's a bit of a filler song to me, as much as I like it. It's just one of the ones that is not as high up on my list. Spaceman, once again, brilliant crossover, and man, is that I don't know what's being said, but makes me want to sing in German. You know, like, it's just like this. That's my Gangnam Style. You know, like everyone, when Gangnam Style was out, everyone was just sitting there singing in Korean, I believe Gangnam Style is. Yeah, that, having no idea what was being said, they're just singing phonetically, and that's basically, is it phonetically? I think it's phonetically, but that's basically what I'm doing when I'm singing Finch's part in Spaceman, okay? But I have a great time while doing it. I had no idea what's being said, but I'm just like, yeah. And the breakdown call out of Viva La Elton John as well. Come on now. Come on now. How can, like, that's just fun. That's Viva La Elton John indeed. Now, Mind Reader. This is, as I said, this was not included in my top tier ones, but I think this would be like, this is one of the palate cleanser songs for me. It's like, well, it's between two of my favorites. So Spaceman and Arrow of Love. Like, I just kind of get so hyped up whilst listening to those, that Mind Reader's a bit more of a serious song as well. Both Spaceman and Arrow of Love are a bit more light-hearted, a bit fun, whereas Mind Reader is a bit more serious. So it's like, it kind of brings me back a little from the super hyped thing, and I'm just like vibing out, and then Arrow of Love comes back in, and it's like, yeah, you know. So there is that. You know, Arrow of Love is just a fun song to sing along to. Just, I love it. It's about love. It's about everyone loving each other, and it's about just spreading love, which I love, because if you haven't noticed on this channel yet, hate isn't something I really like to perpetuate. So yeah, I talk about the things I do like. Even in things that I don't like, I try and focus on the things that I enjoyed within it, even while saying, like, even if I didn't like it, you know. So it's like, so a song like Arrow of Love is just a song that is absolutely up my street, you know. Parasite, however, complete other side of the spectrum, and it's another one that I put around like Mind Reader level. It's like kind of the mid for me, like on this album, of course. It's just like, it's there, you know. All of the songs on this album, once again, I really enjoy. I'm just ranking them relative to each other, or not even ranking them, but I'm talking about them relative to each other, you know. And Parasite for me is not on the level of a lot of the other songs that or the 5 that I have mentioned that I put up here, but I still thoroughly enjoy the song. Tekkno Train, however, it was the opener of the shows, and I was really excited to seeing it be the opener. It's now not the opener anymore, and that made me worried after Elevator Operator was released, because I was just like, oh shit, you know, like, no. like what's going to happen to Tekkno Train, but they put it literally at the end in the block of songs alongside the songs I love. Like, it's alongside We Got the Moves, it's alongside Pump It, so I can't complain about that. But it's an amazing song. Like, just once again, best breakdown call outs, choo 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 choo, we're riding on the Tekkno train and stuff. Like, I cannot not be happy at that. Then we got Hurricane, which is just, I didn't get it the first time I listened to it, but now I do, and I really like it because it's just the complete opposite ends. Once again, them being unapologetically themselves. It starts off sounding like a jokey boy band song, and then makes its way to like one of the heaviest songs I've heard from them. In 1 minute and 40 seconds, mind you, as well. It's incredibly condensed, but like, and then we got Neon, which is a great final song for the album. Like, once you've listened to this album, you've been taken on all of this musical journey through techno, metal, EDM, like pop punk. Like, there's so many things, you know. You just come to Neon, which is not too heavy. There's no like crazy heaviness to it or anything. There's some distorted guitars and everything, but it's mostly just kind of like a vibey bop to end the album. And I honestly recommend this to anyone. I do. If you are open about the music that you listen to, if you are one of those people that says, I will listen to anything, and I like lots of stuff, listen to this. If you're a pure metalhead and you only listen to metal, don't listen to this because you won't like it. The same with if you're a pure EDM guy and all you listen to is EDM and that's all you're interested in. You're not going to like this. And I think we're in that era now where there are more bands actually doing the genre bending stuff. And like I say, just doing what they want to do with their music and not feeling pigeonholed. And there are a lot of genre diehards who don't like that across a lot of different genres. I'm not just calling out metal here. I'm saying that across a lot of different genres, there are diehards who don't like it. In metal, you have people getting mad because, oh, it's not metal. In pop, like in kind of hip hop, you have people getting mad that, oh, they're appropriating the culture of hip hop in them, you know, and just like, you get all of this stuff when at the end of the day, it's just people making music they want to make. And I am all for that because I love it. I love the bending of genres. And I honestly recommend this album to pretty much everyone I know. Unless they are a genre diehard. But anyway. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Vinyl Countdown. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe for more like this. Comment down below to join the discussion. As always, I have been Braindead. Thank you very much for watching. My links are in the description. We got the Patreon, we got the Twitch, we got other YouTubes, we got many things on the horizon. But I've been Braindead, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.